Hey guys, GuitarMan122508 here, back again with another Superman-related review. This time out we're going to be looking at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Batman v Superman Doomsday Funko Pop figure. This, along with the False God Superman, are figures that I have been looking forward to since they were announced, and I am so glad to have this in my hands. I was so ecstatic to find out that GameStop would be carrying the Pops from San Diego Comic-Con for this year. I don't know if it's a thing that regularly happens, but I figured that I would jump in on it and get this before it hits the aftermarket. And I've already seen them going for at least $100 on eBay. If you get to GameStop in time to get one of these, it's going to cost you about $25. The False God Superman one is going to cost you about $15. So a little above retail price for these things, but it's not too bad considering that these are exclusive figures. I know Barnes & Noble is also doing a similar thing where they have items from SDCC up for purchase. There's a Superman bust that I want to get that's based on the design from the animated series that I'm going to probably pick up tomorrow. But let's take a look at the packaging. At the top you can see all the specifics of this figure. He's number 129 in the Heroes series, which is predominantly the DC Comics stuff. Batman v Superman logo, a drawing of Doomsday, the sticker that says it's an exclusive, and you have the figure in this window display packaging. As you can see, I have a little bit of damage on my box. I really should have checked this before I purchased it, but I was in a bit of a rush. I had to go and get the figures before class started, and then I had work afterwards. So my schedule was a little bit cramped. On the back you can see the other figures in this series. On this side you can see the artist rendition of Doomsday. At the top, same thing. Bottom, nothing there. Let's open this guy up. Okay, here he is. As you can see, this thing is pretty massive. Really well detailed, I have to give them that. I wasn't expecting this level of detail, and honestly I really should have expected it because Funko does amazing work on all of their products. This is, I mean, it's not the Doomsday that comic fans are used to seeing in the comic books, but it is roughly the version that we get in Batman v Superman. I don't know if... Oh, yeah, he does have a little bit of articulation with his head. Not too much. I wasn't expecting too much out of that. The arms do not move. They are sculpted. And as you can see, there's a lot of work put into the sculpting on this guy. It's all these crevices and just... wow. These wrinkles. You can see the musculature, very defined here, and you can see the bony protrusions, which is kind of like an eggshell white, or maybe a little bit darker than that. You can see that they sculpted in some toenails and some fingernails, which they really didn't have to do, but Funko does an amazing job on these. At the top you can see the teeth. All of these are individually sculpted in there. Wow, I'm just blown away. The paint is most notable on the head, where you get some shading. You can see some wrinkling at the top of his head from the sculpting. Wow, it's all on the top of the head too. Wow, I'm really impressed with this figure, and I wish it were more based on the Doomsday from the comic books, but that really just goes to the movie, just kind of straying away from that. But overall, not a bad figure. Definitely something that I am happy that I have purchased. So for scale, here he is next to the False God Superman. He stands about a head or so higher than a regular pop figure would, which is perfect for what these figures are. So if you like what you see here, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you want to listen to me talk about Superman for an hour and a half, be sure to check out the Up, and Away podcast. We're available through Podomatic and iTunes, as well as through Facebook. And I'll see you guys next time.